In this video, how to replace the CCV valve, how to clean or replace the mass airflow sensor, how to get a steady idle. Hello guys, welcome back to Beamerhead. In this video, I'll show you how you can get your rough idle problem fixed. I'm replacing the CCV valve and also I will be getting the mass airflow sensor cleaned. Now I know what you might think, this must be boring. And probably it is for some of you. But before you go out there and spend $1,000 on a new set of wheels, you have to take care of the maintenance first. And I promise, you will be very satisfied when you know that your engine is in good working condition. I have already changed the oil, filters and spark plugs on this car. Now I don't want to suggest what oil you should use, because there are a lot of options out there and it comes down to personal preference. What I would suggest though is to go with an original oil filter, because that can make a difference. They're not that expensive and you can avoid lots of trouble down the road. Now let's get busy. The very first thing you need to do is to remove the cabin filter with its case as well. It has a few bolts, it's not really that difficult to remove. The CCV valve is not something you'll be able to take out in one piece, so you have to break it, but be careful with the edge. I punctured the hole through in the middle and then bit by bit break it apart until it looks like this. You have to make sure everything is clean. Just grab a paper towel and clean everything thoroughly. This is the membrane. It doesn't look that bad. It was dry, so it's a good thing that I've changed it. As you can see, I've already replaced it. I've placed the new one in. You have to use a little bit of silicone to place it back in. Not something really strong, because you might want to remove it at some later point. Just be careful not to use like super glue or anything like that. You just have to place everything back together as it was. All the cover, the case for the cabin filter, the filter itself, and that's pretty much it. This should take about 30 minutes to change. Now the MAF sensor, it's easy to remove. It has just two screws on the top. You just have to unplug the wires and it's easily removed. Once you have it in your hand, just use like an electric cleaner. Just make sure it's something that would easily dry. The idle looks very good now, no problem at all. As you can see, it's very steady. As I said earlier, I've already changed the oil, and at the same time I've actually looked underneath the car. We double checked everything underneath, all the bushings, the suspension, the exhaust, everything there is to be checked. With this car I was very lucky, everything looks like new and I haven't changed anything underneath. That's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, drop me a like and I'll see you next time. The CCV valve, the CCV the CCV